Chapter 13. My dog Stella kicked me out of the chair, but she kind of blends in. The motel sign looked like a big blue birdhouse. The reader board out front, where the letters used to say, "Ask about our early bird specials," now read, "Welcome to Olympia Village." Kids checked out the property. It looked like an apartment complex with maybe a dozen or so two-story structures and parking lots spreading out in either direction from a central building that had a lobby, a dining room, and an office. There was also a ton of bird feeders everywhere, bird baths and bird houses too. Andrew Peckelman was working near the motel sign, pouring a sack of birdseed into one of the feeders. Kyle biked over to talk to him. "Hey, Andrew." "Kyle, so Sunday is the big day?" "For what?" "The Library Olympics?" "Oh, right. I was wondering," and before Kyle could say another word, a black SUV crawled to a stop behind him. One of the rear doors swung open, and out stepped Charles Chiltington. "I'll only be a second, Mummy," Chiltington said to someone in the back seat. Kyle squinted at the tinted front windshield. The Chiltingtons had a chauffeur. The guy was even wearing one of those floppy black hats with the shiny brim. "Hello, Keeley," said Charles, who never called Kyle by his first name, probably because Keeley made him sound more like a servant. "Hey, Charles." "What are you doing here?" asked Andrew. "Following Keeley." "Why?" "Because I knew that sooner or later he would come here and beg you to take his place in the Library Olympics." "What?" Kyle faked a chuckle. "My mother and I have been enjoying the regional championship competitions. You don't stand a chance against that Marjorie Moldauer girl, Keeley. I know it, you know it, the whole country knows it, and since Mr. Lemoncello is so eager to let Andrew back in the game." "He is?" said Andrew. "Where'd you hear that?" "I have my spies." "Spies?" Kyle said with a laugh. "Mr. Lemoncello was talking about you back in January, Andrew, when he first announced his idea for these Olympics. He knows you were bullied into stealing Sierra's card during the escape game. He'd really like to have you come back to his library." "Well, I won't do it," whined Peckelman, pushing his goggle-sized glasses up the bridge of his nose. "Mr. Lemoncello is stupid. His whole library is stupid. And the Library Olympics, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard of. You're wasting your time, Kyle. I won't take your place." "Who said that's why I'm here?" asked Kyle, and Andrew pointed at Charles. "He did." "Look, Keeley, I'll take your place. Mummy and her group are keen to have me on the inside, keeping an eye on Mr. Lemoncello. Besides, who knows, I might be able to whip your atrocious teammates into shape. With me at the helm, we could actually bring home the gold." He stood proudly, looking down his nose at Kyle. "Do I need to fill out a form or something?" "For what?" Charles rolled his eyes. "To take your place. We all know that's why you came here, Keeley. You're afraid, abashed, apprehensive, and frankly, I don't blame you. You're a loser who got lucky. Once. I, on the other hand, am a Chiltington, and Chiltingtons never lose." "Except when you lost," said Andrew nervously, fidgeting with his glasses. "You know, last time." "I did not lose, Andrew. I was eliminated by Mr. Lemoncello." Kyle shook his head. "I hate to disappoint you and your mummy, Charles, but I didn't come here to ask Andrew to take my place." "Oh, really?" "No, I sure don't want you anywhere near Akimi, Miguel, and Sierra. I just wanted to make sure Andrew saved Miguel and me a good room. We're checking in on Sunday afternoon." "What?" said Charles. "You're not quitting?" "Nope, just wanted to check out our accommodations. Haven't you heard, Charles? Winners never quit, and quitters never win."